You don't have to abide by traffic laws like everyone else does and all this yada, yada, yada.
It's the classic roadside setup. No tags, a driver with a pre-written script, and an officer whose patience is about to get stress tested. The driver, a woman calling herself an American state national, hands over a homemade ID claiming she's a non-citizen national, insists she's traveling, not driving, and treats the traffic code like it's an optional subscription she already canceled. What starts as a simple, "Where are your plates?" conversation turns into a full standoff when she refuses to step out, and, inevitably, it ends with a window-smashing extraction. But the real surprise isn't her pseudo-law, it's what she's got sitting in that car while she lectures everyone about the Constitution. And let's be honest, we've all heard the "I'm traveling, not driving" routine by now. It's the legal equivalent of trying to pay for groceries with Monopoly money. Said with confidence, but it still doesn't work. The difference here is she doubles down so hard she's predicting a future where licenses basically get deleted on January 1st, like the DMV is doing a New Year's reset. So if you're ready to watch someone speed run the "talk yourself into handcuffs" challenge, delivering a courtroom-style lecture while getting arrested for the exact thing she says doesn't apply, hit that like button. Because we're going to need moral support to sit through this level of delusion with a straight face.
Pulled you over because you don't have a tag on your car.
Yeah, because I am part of the American State Republic. And you know that we don't have to have tags and registration anymore.
Okay.
You know that.
Okay. You have a license?
Yes, I do.
Can I get a 44 for a talking citizen?
And I just want you to know I'm traveling in my private vehicle. I am not operating in commerce.
Okay.
And that's why I do not need a tag or registration. I don't even have to have a driver's license. But as soon, I just got that, so I haven't had a chance to address my other identification. But this is the new identification. It covers passport, driver's license, all of that. And it has all the documents in there for you to look at.
Okay. Okay, so I'm at least going to need to look at your VIN on your card.
No, you don't have to look at anything. This is my private vehicle.
Okay.
And I'm traveling. I am not operating in commerce.
Okay.
I don't want to, I know you're doing your job. I do get it. But a lot of that is going to be changing.
Okay, so you said it's going to be changing? It's
It
not
already
changed?
changed.
Okay.
It was
As of right now?
As of January the 1st, no one else is going to ever have to have a driver's license, registration, or tag.
January 1st of what?
Next year, 2020.
Okay, we're still in 2025.
But it doesn't matter.
It does
I'm
matter.
not a U.S. citizen. I'm an American state national.
Okay.
I am an American citizen.
What she gave me, she's not a citizen of the United States. She's an American state citizen, but it says United States in there. Well, she's going to give me any kind of driver's license. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, registration. I said, I at least need to check the VIN. She goes, no, I do not.
Okay. I say we get her out.
Huh?
I say we get her out. Go ahead and step out.
I'm not getting out of my car.
Ma'am, step out of the car.
No. I'm not you. For what reason?
Because Pennsylvania v. Mims says I can order you out of the vehicle.
They're saying that Pennsylvania VMM is ordering me out of the car.
Ma'am, I need you to step out of the car.
I have not committed any crimes.
Step out of the vehicle. Right now, you are committing a crime. You're resisting.
He's saying that me not getting out of my car, he's saying that being resisting.
Well, if you went out, but signal 14, she's refusing to get out of the car.
No, you need to step out. You need to step out right now. You're resisting.
And I am at the...
Give me 1 second, officer.
Hey, sorry, just signal 14. I'm about to bust her window. Pepper blaster. Yeah, it's up against a curb. Like, she's in the parking stall. She's up against a curb in a large median area.
Can you please ask your supervisor to come here?
Get out of the car, ma'am. I'm about to pick it.
Why are you making me get out of my car? Come on!
Get out of the car!
What?
Get out of the car right now!
I haven't done anything!
Get out of the car! Get out of the car, or you're gonna get tased.
Hold on, just grab her out. Grab her out like we.
I know. I'm gonna see if she gets out.
I didn't do anything. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you?
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
You've been resisting this whole time.
I didn't. You were just telling me to get out of
Watch
my
your eyes,
car.
because this is open.
Right.
Yeah, he was giving you a lawful order to get out of a vehicle, correct? Correct?
I want to hit. Okay. And you're violating my constitutional rights.
So right now, your handcuffs are not double locked, which means we're going to get right there.
Tell me what crime I committed.
Right now, it's resisting. Okay.
I haven't resisted.
Yes, ma'am. I asked you for the
I haven't committed a crime. I gave you my identification. That's what you asked for.
license.
Oh, I can give you my driver's license.
We're past that point. I already asked you for it.
You asked me for my ID.
No, I asked you for your driver's
And I gave it to her as a passport.
And I didn't ask you anything. I told you to get out, and you didn't.
I know, but you didn't even identify yourself and what was going on. Okay,
Turn around.
Okay. Can you give him the card? Please get your supervisor here.
Is he on his way?
Yeah, you got it on his own.
So listen, can you give him my card? And on the back, yes, it has all the information. Those codes back there are for you guys. That's what they're for.
She also said everything's going to be changing soon.
But
And
you
starting
guys
next year,
already
you're
know
not need
this.
licenses. That's
Yes,
not
and I'm an American state master. I am not a U.S. citizen.
This is the United States of America on this part.
Yes, United States of America, not U.S. citizen. Not the incorporated, not incorporated under the Constitution.
You're going to come on.
No, I don't.
She's in house and running it now.
26. She has the VIN blocked. I'm just trying to get to it.
Okay, I'm searching you. Make sure you don't have any weapons, any contraband that is not allowed in the jail.
I don't have any. You're taking me to jail?
Yes.
For what?
Obstruction, resisting.
I didn't do any of that, ma'am.
Probably more
Can
traffic
you
charges.
please get your...
Yeah, he's right here.
Right. He's going to do his thing. You're going to sit in my car when he's ready to talk to you. Talk. Right here.
When you guys hit it, that's when she cooperated.
After I punched it several
Yeah.
times, and then it finally like broke through, then
Yeah.
she was willing to open the door, and then I didn't like blast,
Okay, good.
pepper blast
All
or
right.
anything, because she was like, at that point she opened the door. She wasn't getting out, but we were able to get her out without
Yeah.
like using that, escalating that force.
Yeah.
Get all the way. He will come over and talk to you.
I'm allergic to air fresheners.
Okay.
So can I keep my head out? I'm really allergic to air
I'll put the
fresheners.
window down.
Okay, thank you. But it's really strong in here.
Okay.
I will have an asthma attack.
I'll put the window down.
All right, what's up?
I did not resist arrest.
You did not?
No, sir.
So why was the window broken?
Because he just walked up to me, didn't announce who he was, didn't tell me what was going on. He just said, "Get out of your car." And I said, "Well,
So you were dealing with a police officer already, and then
and then he came up on the other side, and he never announced himself.
okay, he doesn't have to. You were already dealing with an officer, so another officer was there. Okay, you didn't.
No, sir.
Okay. Well, then we should just release you.
Yes, you should.
Right?
I have not broke any
Okay.
laws.
Here's
I haven't broke any crimes.
here's the
sir.
facts. You thought that you were going to be able to do whatever you wanted to do, and that we weren't going to yank you out of your car. Actually,
No, I didn't think that at all.
They got you out of the car pretty nice compared to maybe how I would have handled it. Because I probably would have put an axe pick through that thing, shoveled out the entire glass, and dragged you out that window. If you are told to exit the vehicle, you exit the vehicle.
He
It's that
was
simple.
scaring me. I didn't know who he was or what he was doing.
First of all, it got to the point you weren't listening to the initial officer. who by the way,
my ID
who by
like
the
she
way
asked. She
is a
never
very
gave-
nice officer.
Yes, and I
Okay.
gave it to her. She never asked for
Okay.
anything else. So
And then you were
listen to her
told
body
several
cam.
times to exit the vehicle. Yes or no?
But I asked if I committed a crime. He didn't tell me.
You don't. No. Stop. This is where you make the mistake. Were you ordered out of the vehicle? Yes or no? It's a yes or no.
I
Were
am
you
taking
ordered out of the
fifth.
vehicle?
You guys have violated my
Okay,
constitutional
then you don't have
rights.
to talk to me. You're the one who asked
Then
me to
I want your
talk.
superior here, please.
No, he's not coming here.
I
I
would
am
like
the
yours-
superior. I am the
No,
watch
I want
commander.
your superior,
I am the
please.
watch commander. I am the watch commander. I am the watch commander.
Sir,
I am the watch commander. How many times do I have to say it? What
Sir.
other language do you speak so I can help you?
sir, I am an American state national,
No.
and I gave her what she asked me for. She asked me for my ID. I gave it to her. She did not come back and ask for something else.
Okay.
And then she did. She came back and asked for my VIN. And I said, you know what? I am traveling as a private citizen in my private vehicle. And you guys do not have permission to be in my car.
But we are. Because you're under arrest. And we're towing you.
Please tell me why I'm under
You know,
arrest.
the very least resisting,
I didn't resist.
unregistered motor vehicle in the state of
I
Florida.
don't have to have registration to
Yes,
tag.
you do.
I'm an American citizen. I am not a U.S.
I'm
citizen.
also an American citizen.
I
We
am
all
an
are
American
American
state national. I am not a U.S. citizen.
Look, whoever filled your head up with this stuff, I'm sorry.
I
It's not
take the
real.
fifth.
So, that's
I
on
take
you.
the fifth.
Okay.
You want to just take this?
Yeah, I'll just take
Wallet?
I'll take the wallet and her phone.
But sir, I have not committed any crime.
Ma'am, we explained
And
to
it
you.
is not a crime not to have a tag or a license.
Yes, it is.
It is not a
Yes, it
crime.
is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. We deal with sovereign citizens all the time. You're not
I'm
the
not
first
a
one.
sovereign citizen. I'm
Yeah,
an
you are.
American state national.
Well, you know what? Sovereign citizens started changing their names to American
I
state
don't know
nationals.
what the sovereign
So you're an
is.
American state national / sovereign citizen, whatever, because now you're changing your name so that way, you know, it's like, oh, it's not the same thing. It's the same thing.
So
You're free to travel. You know, you're free to travel. You don't have to abide by traffic laws like everyone else does and all this yada, yada, yada.
No, we
Look,
have
it
to
just,
be
it gets
honorable.
tiring. It gets tiring of this.
Can I please explain?
Um,
something? It is about being honorable and not doing any harm.
Sure.
That's what it is about.
You said you wanted to plead the fifth. You got your chance to plead the fifth. You don't have to say anything incriminating, okay?
I want to be let go. I have not committed any crime.
No, ma'am, that's too late now. We already broke the window. Once we break a window, nah, you going. So, okay.
Thank you.
That's the new thing now, I guess. So sovereign citizens say they're American state citizens. I am not a sovereign citizen.
Yeah, because she's like, I'm an American state citizen.
Yeah.
I don't go under the Constitution.
It's the same thing as a sovereign.
But she said she doesn't go under the Constitution, then is asking for constitutional right. Like,
To understand her mindset, you have to look at the specific flavor of sovereign citizen ideology she's using here. American State National is basically a rebrand, same core claims, new label, meant to sound more official and less like the stereotype people already recognize. The underlying belief is that by declaring herself a national of some imagined American republic, rather than a U.S. citizen, she can opt out of statutory requirements like licensing, registration, and all the boring parts of living in a society with roads. That's why she leans so hard on the private vessel argument. Her car isn't a car, it's a vessel. She isn't commuting, she's traveling. She isn't subject to regulation because she's not in commerce. It's a word game built on magical thinking, the belief that if you recite the right phrases, the law has to treat you differently. Psychologically, it functions like a legal talisman. You can hear the certainty in her tone when she tells the officers the laws are changing, and soon nobody will need a license. That kind of confidence, while she's actively escalating a traffic stop, usually doesn't come from careful legal research. It comes from echo chambers where people repeat these scripts to each other until they feel like facts. The legal reality is a lot less poetic. During a lawful traffic stop, an officer can order you out of the vehicle, and Pennsylvania versus Mims is one of the big cases backing that authority. She treats the order to exit like it's a negotiable request. It's not. Refusing to comply doesn't make her free, it makes her a problem the officers are legally allowed to solve. And you can see the escalation is methodical. Commands, warnings, time to reconsider, waiting for backup. because officers would always prefer you just step out and let everyone go home. But she locks herself in that car like it's a castle, and eventually the castle gets breached. The shattered glass is the physical moment where her theory meets procedure and loses. Then comes the discovery of the firearms, and that changes the entire temperature of the stop. Owning firearms isn't automatically illegal, but finding weapons in the possession of someone who is openly denying the government's authority is a major officer safety red flag. It turns her from quirky roadside nuisance into potential threat, because now the stakes are not just compliance, they're risk. Her homemade American State National card isn't a permit, it isn't immunity, and it definitely isn't a substitute for following state law, especially when she's already refusing lawful commands and escalating the encounter. And the best part, if you can call it that, is the watch commander's final lecture. It's one of those moments where someone finally stops playing tennis with the word salad and just speaks plain English. He cuts through the nonsense and basically says what everyone is thinking. You thought you could do whatever you wanted. Changing your title doesn't change the law. Saying special words doesn't make you special. It's the kind of reality check that should end the conversation, but with deep indoctrination, it often doesn't. Even sitting in the back of the squad car, she keeps clinging to the belief system because admitting she's wrong would mean admitting she built her whole identity on a script that collapses the moment a real-world consequence shows up. In the end, that's what makes this so frustrating. She'd rather be arrested than be corrected. She'd rather go to jail than say, okay, I get it. And that stubbornness doesn't just cost her a night, it costs her charges, time, and a record. Not because the officers couldn't handle her ideas, but because the law, backed by Supreme Court of the United States precedent and state statute, doesn't bend for homemade IDs and internet scripts.